Number 14, what are the x-intercepts of the following quadratic functions? To get your x-intercept, you can factor or use the quadratic formula. Let's factor on this one. Okay, so on this one, we're going to have 0 equal to 3x squared minus 4x minus 7. You want to set your f of x equal to 0 to get the x-intercepts. The factors of 7 are 1 and 7. This won't be bad because there's only one factor. And the factors of 3 are 1 and 3. We want to subtract and get 4. Subtract and get 4. You have to put the 1 and 7 here. We're not going to put the 7 by the 3. That'll be too big. So put the 7 by the 1 and the 1 by the 3. 1 times 7 is 7. 3 times 1 is 3. And 7 minus 3 is 4 in it. Draw your x. 7 is larger than 3. This number goes first. Draw your parentheses. This sign drops. This sign means they're different. And we're going to have 3x minus 7 first. And we'll have x in 1 second. Okay, right here we're going to set these equal to 0. So we'll have 3x minus 7 equals 0. And we'll have x plus 1 equals 0. What's the opposite of a positive 1? You could put a negative 1 in here and make that 0, right? And then right here, the opposite of a minus is a positive. This will be a numerator. That'll be the denominator. 7 over 3 is going to be that root. So the roots would be 7 over 3 and a negative 1. That would give this a value of 0. Over here, let's use a quadratic formula. This is a, b, and c. We know the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Get the discriminant first. So write down b squared minus 4ac. Replace with parentheses the b, the a, and the c. The b is equal to 9. The a is equal to 2. And the c is equal to negative 11. 9 squared is 81. A negative times a negative is a positive. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 11 is an 88. 81 plus 88 is 169. That's our discriminant. And 169 is a perfect square in it. 169 is going to be 13. Now then we're going to replace this. Okay, so our b would be 9. The b squared minus 4ac is going to be 169. And our a would be 2, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm running out of room. I'm going to move it over to the right. Y'all have a square here. You can just put it down to the side. We're going to keep solving this. Okay, right here, this would be a negative 9 plus or minus. The square root of 169 is 13. All over 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so we're going to have negative 9. Split this into 2 problems. Negative 9 plus 13 divided by 4. And negative 9 minus 13 divided by 4. Negative 9 plus 13 is 4. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. That's one of our roots. Negative 9 minus 13 is equal to negative 22 over 4. And if you punch that in the calculator, that simplifies to negative 11 over 2. So these are our 2 roots, aren't they?